Welcome to another episode of One of Everything, that ridiculous game show where I try every drink on the menu and pair it with the news of the world. Today I am in Bar Sathorn at the W Hotel in Bangkok in Thailand. This building itself is more than 150 years old. It used to be an aristocratic residency, then it was like the USSR embassy for 50 years, and now it is delicious. Let's begin. The first drink is called the Bangkok Brunch. It is a twist on a margarita. It is savory. My favorite element is the fact that it contains a frozen tomato instead of ice, which is quite nice, and I'm going to steal that for future content. It contains mezcal, tequila, it has rice vinegar, obviously salt, and crucially, it contains vanilla, which I am being told by the bartender it goes very well with tomatoes. Let's see what happens. It's a lot better than I expected. I also forgot to mention that it contains pad krapao, which is, I don't know how they make it, I don't know how they add it, but that is a local dish eaten all over Thailand that gives it a very Thai twist. It's clarified. It is definitely silky, definitely zingy. Spicy, but like a little bit spicy, but not like oh, my asshole's gonna hurt tomorrow morning spicy. Weirdly enough, considering that you would have like one Bloody Mary and you'd have a burger with it, you could smash so many snacks with this. This is great. Love it. Big fan. The Bangkok Brunch is paired with news from entertainment. The bidding war for Warner Brothers between Netflix and Paramount has come to a close, or at least its sequel. Warner Brothers has rejected the offer from Paramount for $108 billion, so at least they have delayed taking over all of our fucking screens for a couple of months. I'm already subscribed to 5 million apps. Half of them are just cat photos, or generating cat photos, or pictures of cat photos created by AI. Cats! I'm just subscribed to cats. Nevertheless, the war for your attention and for you to be in debt until you die continues. I don't know how I'm gonna spin that into a joke. Next drink! The next drink we have on the menu is called the Piña. It is kind of like a piña colada highball. It's a combination of pickled pineapple, cognac, but VSOP cognac because we're a little bit bougie, coconut hard seltzer, and bubble. I'm gonna put this in my mouth. Oh yeah. I've tried to do pina colada twists for a while, and everyone wants to make like that champagne pina colada thing, but honestly, highball all the way. It's delicious. Nom, 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 nom. The piña is paired with news from fashion, and in this particular case, it is India and Prada. Prada will set to launch their $930 Kolhapuri sandals that are inspired by a specific regional Indian piece of footwear. Now, they have faced backlash about this. First of all, because it's meant to be a normal sandal that everyone should wear, and it's very specific on its design. And secondly, because they don't really give a shit about anyone's culture or anyone's thing. They're just trying to rip off rich white people. Nice! The next drink is the Rice Blossom. It is a Ramos twist. It's a combination of gin, mango, fruit, and leaf. We got a bit of cream, a bit of egg white, a bit of citrus. We got butterfly pea and jasmine rice water. It is fluffy, and I am lactose intolerant. Let's go! I think what I've noticed in Thailand is that the food has lots of flavor, but the drinks, when it comes to cocktails, tend to be on the light side. This is quite light. The purple color is purple, kind of matches the bar's decor. It's okay. Ooh, I'm getting that rice finally. Rice takes a while to get there. The Rice Blossom is paired with news from the US, and specifically the US prison system, shared with you in the form of poetry. It was 3 weeks before Christmas, and in a prison yard, a drone drop package was found by a guard. With steak, weed, and crab's legs, and cigarettes for days, and to season it all, a tin of Old Bay. Basically, somebody was trying to drone in a little Christmas package for some prisoners in the US, and it was found, and it's hilarious. Considering that we know they've been able to get drugs and cigarettes and shit into prisons for 50 plus years, and yet we're still focusing on blowing up boats in the Caribbean, yet we can't fix this. It is hilarious. It's a bit like 50 Best. We know there's corruption, but why fix something when it's not really in the way? The next drink is called the All Yang, which means black coffee. It is an espresso martini, clarified milk punch. It is a combination of rum, pandan, pumuen Thai coffee, jasmine, and almond, and love. It looks like this, and I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Oh! That's just noises of me going. I hope you enjoy that ASMR. More pandan and jasmine than espresso martini, I would say, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. The All Yang is paired from an update to an existing story about a drunk raccoon in the US. Turns out our drunk friend is a repeat offender. It has been reported that before he climbed into a liquor store, got drunk, and passed out in the toilet, he had previously broken into both the karate studio and the DMV and stolen snacks. The local animal shelter let him sober up, they re-released him, and they're looking to see where he will strike next. You know what they say, if a moth keeps touching a light and hitting its head and crying about it, try and try again. Kind of like bartenders who spend most of their income on chartreuse, Fernet, Malort, and cigarettes, and they complain that they're not getting paid enough. The next drink we have here is called the Madame Siam. It is a twist on a margarita. It's a combination of tequila, coriander, sours, and a Thai curry distillate that I can't pronounce, and I've tried for the last 20 minutes. Okay, holy shit, that one's gonna hurt tomorrow morning. I'm gonna feel that on those bottom lips. Oh, it's good. Unexpected tomorrow fun time in the toilet. Wow! Speaking of fire crotch, the Madame Siam is paired with news about Diddy. Diddy is suing Netflix. Diddy is saying that it is a hit piece out to get him. And even though the footage that was obtained was basically Diddy essentially shooting himself in the foot the entire fucking time. Some things never change. Rappers will continually incriminate themselves by admitting their crimes through mixtapes and songs. Diddy will carry on using baby lotion and just hurting people and thinking that he's gonna get away with it and filming it. And Curtis Jackson is a petty, petty, petty human being. Love it, 50, love it. It kind of reminds me of the situation in the bar industry. We all know who the problem people are, but nobody wants to take the first shot. Where's the 50 Cent of our world? Ah? The next drink on the menu is called the CBD Kombu. It is a twist on the east side, and a non-alc version is available on the menu. It is vodka, it is umeshu, it is kombu seaweed, it is cucumber water, and it is bubbles. Yeah. All of these drinks, I'm seeing a pattern. They're all very smashable, all a little bit more light. I'm a big fan. Bada bing, bada boom. The CBD Kombu is paired with a very weird news from Denmark, from a zoo, which publicly announced that it's doing a new program where pet owners can donate their pets to the zoo. You might be asking why. Well, they would be euthanized and fed to the tigers. You heard that right. Please donate your pets so we can kill them and feed them to the tigers. If there was ever a recession indicator, I'm not sure it's Diet Coke in New York Times. I'm pretty sure it's pet donations in a Denmark zoo. This is the Skyline Drift. It is a paper plane twist. We got bourbon, we got Aperol, we got calamansi juice. Mwah. More interestingly, we've got the Bar Sathorn Thai Amaro. It's a local delicacy. It's only made for here. Who knows? Maybe it'll be big one day. Let's try it out. Ooh, you know, one of my favorite things about traveling is that I'm a white guy from Europe, yo. I don't know shit about shit. There's some things here in Thailand, some flavors that I've never tried before that are so natural here. Love it. The Skyline Drift is drifting straight from recession indicators straight into recession with news from chocolate. Everybody loves chocolate. Turns out, most of your favorite mainstream brands are no longer legally going to be called chocolate. Whittaker's from the UK, a producer that makes over 13 million pounds worth of chocolate annually, has mentioned that due to rising prices and due to difference in inflation and interest rates, most mainstream suppliers will start adding a new label to your chocolate which says chocolate flavored product, not chocolate. This is why we can't have good things. How do we have the world's first trillionaire, and our favorite chocolate bar is not chocolate anymore. What is happening here? How am I gonna tell my kids that I lived when we had real chocolate? Fuck avocado toast. Fuck getting a house. It's gonna be having real chocolate. Like, we're living in a dystopian future, as I sit in a 5-star hotel complaining about this. The irony is not lost on me. Last but not least, we have the Silk Road. It is super duper cool and it looks like this. It's a milk punch. Surprise, surprise. Milk punch is king. The Silk Road is a very interesting cocktail because it is a combination of Thai rum, vermouth, Doc Kanika, which is a night flower. Bet you never heard of that. A bit of Sakura, a bit of Ratafia Rossi. Shout out to Ratafia Rossi. And it's a milk punch that's kind of layered on top. And you have this little custom metal thing that you do this with. You jerk it off a little bit to mix it up, and then you put it in your mouth. Oh, I think that's the best one. That's great, that's fantastic. I like the idea that milk punch, which is one of the most boring drinks to pour, you just go and it's done. By having this little interaction, it becomes a lot more interactive and fun. The Silk Road. To finish off on a bit of a lighthearted and positive side, the Silk Road is paired with news from Oxman Group, which is a special lab that's just developed the world's first fully biodegradable, zero net carbon footprint something shoe. Now this is a shoe that's made from stuff that's grown from bacteria. Also, when you put it into a landfill, that bacteria bursts into action and eats plastics and eats styrofoam. So we have a fully biodegradable, nature-loving hippie shoe that will probably never see mainstream success because it is essentially going to ruin capitalism. God damn it. Started at the top, and now we're here. One of everything. 8 drinks, 8 news stories. Thank you, the W. Thank you, Table. Thank you, Oxman, for giving us a light at the head of the tunnel. This has been One of Everything. I'm out.